Unraveling Shadows: The Hidden Descendants of Jefferson and Hemings. The relationship between Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, and Sally Hemings, an enslaved woman at his Monticello estate who bore him 6 children, has intrigued historians and the public, blending themes of power, secrecy, and identity. This video focuses on 10 descendants whose lives reflect the complex aftermath of this union. From those who changed their racial identities to activists shaping their future, their stories reveal the ongoing impact of Jefferson and Hemings on America's understanding of race, heritage, and history. Number 1. Eston Hemings Jefferson, A Life Transformed. Eston Hemings Jefferson, 1808 to 1856, the youngest child of Sally Hemings and, purportedly, Thomas Jefferson, embodies the fluidity and complexity of racial identity in 19th-century America. After his mother's death in 1835, Eston made a life-altering decision to move to Wisconsin in 1852, where he and his family assimilated into white society. This decision was not merely personal but reflected the broader societal pressures of the time. By presenting himself as a white man, Eston was able to access opportunities and social standings denied to African Americans during that period. His transformation was so complete that his African American heritage was virtually erased for future generations, illustrating the lengths to which individuals would go to escape the pervasive racial discrimination of the era. Eston's legacy as a musician, specifically his skill with the violin, highlights the cultural contributions of the Hemings family across racial boundaries, even as his racial identity was concealed. Number 2. Madison Hemings, The Voice from the Past. Madison Hemings, 1805 to 1877, provided an invaluable perspective on the lives of the Hemings family and their connection to Thomas Jefferson through an 1873 interview published in the Pike County Republican, an Ohio newspaper. His memoirs offer a rare first-hand account, shedding light on the personal dynamics within Monticello and confirming the paternity of Sally Hemings' children. Madison's willingness to publicly assert his lineage and discuss his life at Monticello was a bold act of truth-telling in an era when the legacy and history of African American families were often silenced or ignored. Number 3. Harriet Hemings, The Silent Daughter. Harriet Hemings, another of Sally Hemings' children, made the profound decision to pass into white society, leaving Monticello in 1822. This act of vanishing from the historical record highlights the societal constructs of race and the immense pressures faced by mixed-race individuals to conform to the dominant culture of their time. Harriet's choice to live as a white woman allowed her to escape the constraints and cruelties of a society that enslaved her and her family, yet it also meant severing ties with her known history and heritage. Her story underscores the invisibility of mixed-race individuals in historical narratives and the lengths to which they went to find freedom and acceptance in a deeply divided country. Harriet Hemings' life is emblematic of the countless untold stories of those who navigated the precarious boundaries of race and identity in search of a better life. Number 4. John Wayles Jefferson, A Legacy of Valor and Enterprise. John Wayles Jefferson, 1835 to 1892, a grandchild of Sally Hemings through her son Madison Hemings, exemplified the complex interplay of racial identity and patriotic service in a country torn by civil war. Serving as a Union officer, John Wayles' military service during such a pivotal moment in American history underscores not just personal valor but also a profound commitment to the Union cause. His life after the war as a successful businessman in the burgeoning city of Memphis, Tennessee, reflects a remarkable narrative of resilience and success in the face of the era's rampant racial prejudices and economic challenges. Number 5. Frederick Madison Roberts, Breaking Barriers in Politics. Frederick Madison Roberts, 1879 to 1952, made history as the first African American elected to the California State Assembly, serving from 1919 to 1934. As a direct descendant of Thomas Jefferson and Sally Hemings, Roberts's political career was a testament to his forebears' enduring legacy of leadership and resistance. In the Assembly, Roberts championed education, civil rights, and economic opportunities for African Americans, reflecting his commitment to advancing the cause of justice and equality in the early 20th century. His tenure in politics not only broke racial barriers but also laid the groundwork for future generations of African American political leaders. Number 6. Beverly Hemings, the missing link. Beverly Hemings, another son of Sally Hemings and Thomas Jefferson, chose to leave Monticello in 1822, making the deeply personal decision to live the remainder of his life as a white man. This decision illustrates the profound challenges faced by individuals of mixed heritage in the antebellum United States. By assimilating into white society, Beverly sought freedom and opportunities that were inaccessible to him as a man of African American heritage. However, this choice also meant forsaking his family and heritage, a testament to the harsh realities of racial discrimination and the lengths to which individuals would go to escape it. Beverly Hemings' story is a poignant reminder of the personal sacrifices behind the social phenomenon of passing and the complex negotiations of identity that defined the American experience. Number 7. Eston Hemings' children, the musicians. Beverly Hemings and Anna Hemings Jefferson, the children of Eston Hemings Jefferson, carried forward their father's legacy of musical talent, navigating the complexities of racial identity and societal boundaries through their artistic endeavors. Beverly and Anna, living in a period when the United States was deeply divided by race, found music as a means of expression and connection, transcending the societal limitations imposed on them. Their pursuit of music, performing in various venues, reflects not only personal passion but also a form of cultural and familial legacy, showcasing the resilience and adaptability of the Hemings family. The success and recognition they achieved as musicians highlight the enduring talents and contributions of the Hemings descendants, emphasizing the rich cultural heritage that continued through generations despite the challenges of their time. Number 8. Julia Jefferson Westerinen, Keeper of the Flame. Julia Jefferson Westerinen, a great-great-granddaughter of Eston Hemings Jefferson, has emerged as a vocal advocate for recognizing and celebrating the interconnected histories of the Jefferson and Hemings families. Her work, which spans research, public speaking, and participation in various forums, aims to bridge the historical divide between the descendants and honor the shared legacy. Westerinen's commitment to preserving and promoting the Hemings family's history reflects a broader movement among descendants to claim their place in American history and to challenge traditional narratives about race, identity, and heritage. Through her efforts, Julia Jefferson Westerinen embodies the ongoing journey of reconciliation and understanding, advocating for a more inclusive and comprehensive view of the past that acknowledges the complexities and contributions of all individuals involved. Number 9. The Modern Descendants, Voices of Today. Shannon Lanier, a sixth great-grandson of Jefferson and Hemings, co-authored Jefferson's Children, The Story of One American Family with Jane Feldman in 2000. He has since become a prominent figure, appearing in media outlets like CBS News in 2019 to discuss his family's complex history and the broader implications for American identity. Gayle Jessup White became the first public relations and community engagement officer at Monticello, who is also a Jefferson and Hemings descendant, taking on the role in the late 2010s. Her work, including her 2021 book Reclamation, Sally Hemings, Thomas Jefferson, and a descendant's search for her family's lasting legacy, bridges the historical narratives of Monticello's enslaved individuals and Jefferson's white descendants, promoting a comprehensive understanding of the estate's legacy. Lucian K. Truscott IV, a Jefferson descendant through Thomas Jefferson's daughter Martha, has been an advocate for the recognition of the Hemings descendants for years. His open letters and public appearances, including a notable New York Times op-ed in 2020, call for reconciliation and the acknowledgement of the intertwined legacies of the Jefferson and Hemings families at Monticello and beyond. Number 10. Thomas Woodson, The Contested Legacy. Thomas Woodson, 1790–1879, claimed by some as the eldest child of Thomas Jefferson and Sally Hemings, embodies the complexities of historical evidence versus family lore. Despite the lack of a DNA link to Jefferson found in 1998, the Woodson descendants have significantly impacted Jefferson's legacy through oral histories and contributions to African American education and social justice. This contested legacy underlines the importance of narrative and identity in family history.